It all began when I was little. So I was always drawing, and actually drawing is what got me into art. I never really was a painter. So I would always draw. I was really inspired by cartoons. I wanted to be an illustrator. I loved watching like Sailor Moon and all of those kind of anime. So that's kind of where the artistic side started. Painting has been like a long process for me. I actually didn't figure out my style until halfway through third year of university. Art has just been with me all of my life, and it took me the last 5 years to actually figure out that it's what I'm supposed to do. Hi guys, my name is Karina Bisaki and I'm the founder of Sentimental Sound. Back in high school, I was kind of like contemplating, should I go into art? Should I go into hairdressing? My mom was a hairdresser, my grandfather was a hairdresser, so it was like in the family. But I figured there's no money in art, what's gonna happen? It's so competitive. So I ended up going into hairdressing, and I was doing that for a couple of years. And then in 2012, I realized that it wasn't enough for me. Like it wasn't fulfilling that hole in my heart that I had torn off that artistic, path. I decided, with the help of my now husband, that I was going to go back to university. I went to OCAD, which is the Ontario College of Art and Design, and I studied drawing and painting, and that flourished from there. So I didn't have a full-time job anymore. I was, taking the subway downtown every single day, living the artist lifestyle, like that broke artist. I kind of just let things take their course, and it's almost that like letting go of trying to control your life, right? Because I was trying to control my life being a hairdresser, and it's like, okay, I could do this and I could do this and I could make a lot of money, but it wasn't satisfying. So with art, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna be totally open to it. I'm gonna allow the opportunities to come, and I'm just gonna roll with it. And that's exactly what happened once I took those first steps into doing what I was meant to do, being an artist. And it's how I paint now. It's intuition. So I don't go in with a plan. It's more listening to myself and having the painting create itself, and it's been the most success for me. As for Sentimental Sound, I wanted to bring a kind of painting that everyone would enjoy. Like I want everyone to be able to talk about art and to, understand art. What I've done with Sentimental Sound is I've created this abstract painting that relates to people because it actually tells a story about that person. I ended up using inspiration from my grandmother, my nonna. She has Alzheimer's, and every time I see her, she always brings up this memory of me as a 5-year-old girl singing this song, Mi scappa la pipì. It means I have to go pee. So I used to sing that as a kid to her all the time, and now with her disease, every time she sees me, that's like the one memory that really sticks. So every time she sees me, she goes, Karina, remember you used to sing the song Mi scappa la pipì. So now I wanted to bring that into a painting. So I was combining memories. So I was combining my nonna's memory of me singing the song, and I was combining my memory of my nonna singing it back to me. I recorded my nonna singing, and then I recorded myself singing, and I took the sound waves and I merged them together to create an abstracted painting, and I called it the duet. Everyone that I told that idea about, like they loved it. They're like, oh my god, can you do one for me? Can you do one for me? The idea was brought up again, and I started doing these again, and it's just kind of exploded. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking, if you have like a sentimental moment that's recorded, or if you want to send a love message, or a person who has passed away and you have a recording of their voice, I take that sound and I paint the sound wave of it. You're not only looking at a painting, you're looking at the sound of what that story is. I called it Sentimental Sound because that's exactly what it is. So I want people to be able to, enjoy paintings and know about paintings. So why not have a painting made for you, about you, that it's timeless. It's a special memory. A mother contacted me. She had this video of her daughter saying I love you for the very first time. She said, I heard about you. I want you to make a painting about it. So I did. The painting says, I love you. When people send me their audio, I get to hear the full clip. right? So this is just like a half a second of the clip. When I was listening to the whole clip, I could hear the mother going, "Oh my God, you said I love you, say it again," right? So she's freaking out. So I got to kind of live that moment too with her, and it was so nice and exciting. She wanted it yellow because it's her daughter's favorite color. So she wears yellow everything. She loves yellow everything. And she even chose the background. She has more of like the modern gray tone home. So I did a gray for her, and it actually really makes the yellows pop. My client was really fun to work with. He wanted to surprise his girlfriend with this painting. They have a cat together, and she just adores her cat. So he sent me a clip of their cat meowing, and that's exactly what this is. I actually liked it so much that I made myself a sample to show people, and every time I show people this, everyone ends up laughing. I would just have one of these and play it and pretend I have a cat. Their cat's eyes are green, so he asked for the green tone. Well, I wanted to give the painting a lot of texture. I love textured paintings. I want to like touch it. It's gonna sound weird, I want to bite it. Just, it's so juicy and so luscious, and I wanted to bring that into these paintings too as another sense. So you're hearing, you're seeing, and now I wanted to bring in that element of touch. So you're touching what you're hearing and what you're looking at too. So it's a combination of these three senses. You can contact me at www.sentimentalsound.com, or you can email me at info@sentimentalsound.com. I'm also on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and I love hearing people's stories too. Like it's very heartwarming to hear where people have come from and why they want to have a painting created like this. So it just brings me so much joy to be able to do this, and yeah, it's fun.